Hi, this is Mr. Curtis. I'm going to be your child's 7th grade science teacher this year. Thank you for taking a few minutes to watch this video about what your child is going to see in class. We're going to be using something that's a little bit untraditional when it comes to our class setup, and that's something called a flipped classroom. Basically, if you think about a traditional science classroom, you would have lectures and notes and things like that. You would use those then for homework, for classwork, worksheets, labs, and things like that. What you didn't finish in class would then become your homework. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to flip that. The lectures and notes, those are going to become the homework, which that will free up a lot more time in class to do labs, work, and other things that we normally would have done at home. That's why it's called flipping the classroom. What are some of the reasons for doing this? Well, number one, it's a big saver of time. I have 3 extra weeks that I can now use in my classroom. A lecture that would normally take 40 minutes now takes 15 at home, and that's a huge saver of time. Also, kids have the flexibility to work at their own pace. And I'll explain a little bit more about that later. Also, the videos being watched at home give students the ability to see the videos at their own pace. You can rewind the videos. You can watch them a second time. Also, students who want to have the option to use the closed caption, which is kind of nice because it will show you the words as well as being able to listen as you go along. There's also some growing research to show that flipping the classroom is actually helpful when it comes to student performance, and here's a couple places to check those out if you're interested. What about students that don't have internet? What do we do with those students? Or if your internet is down? Well, I will provide DVDs for anyone who wants them. If you also want to, I can provide a flash drive for anyone who wants those as well. Typically what I do is I give lots of time for students to finish these videos, so there's ample opportunity to come in before school, after school, lunch. Homework can be done during study halls. There's plenty of time to get these completed. Your child is going to be watching videos that are from my YouTube page, and I have many videos that are listed here. Well, instead of your child having to find them on my web page here, what I do is I use Google Classroom. That is something that Mrs. Fergens also uses, and so your child is well aware of how to use Google Classroom. When your child is going to be watching these videos, they will be given a worksheet like this that they will be filling in as they watch the video. And this will be proof for me that they have in fact completed that assignment. All of the videos will be posted on our class's Google Classroom site. And since this one is just being set up for this year, there's nothing yet to show, but all of the assignments will be posted here for your child to find, and I'll be notifying them obviously when something is coming due. The other thing that your child gets to do is work at his or her own pace. I will have on the board something similar to this, which is just a list of assignments that we do. Your child will then start with this assignment and then move to this one and this one and this one and so on. This allows them to work at their own pace. Down here is something that for obvious reasons I call the target. This is where I would expect your child to be at when completing their assignments. If they are on assignments over here, I would say they are behind with their work. If they are beyond the target, then they're doing great. They're ahead of where they should be. The assignments that are behind the target, those you can expect to find on Skyward. And if you see zeros or late or missing assignments for there, that's because your child doesn't happen to be at the target at this moment. What I would suggest, obviously, is to have your child finish those on his or her own time. Also, once we get into the swing of things during the school year, expect to find an email once a week with a picture similar to this showing where the target is, so you can compare what your child is saying about where they are in class, what you're seeing in Skyward, and this video. I hope this video has helped you understand what your child is going to see in 7th grade science. Thank you again for taking time to watch this video, and as always, if you have any questions, feel free to email me anytime, and I look forward to seeing you at Open House. Thank you again.